Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, students.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
How are you today?
I'm
Fine.
fine, sir.
Okay. Before we're gonna start further, I'd like to ask you a question. What do you think about our previous exam, final exam? What do you think about the exam last week? Was that okay? Is it too hard? Was that too difficult for you or too easy for you? Or do you have any problem answering that question? Yes, some have a problem, some not, okay? So today, this morning, we are going to review the questions that you have done before, okay? So today is a review. Okay, we're going to review the question that you did last week, okay? And the learning objective, of course, to identify the structure of using should and identify to use the correlative conjunctions and also identify the structure of future tenses. Future tenses is divided into three: simple future tense, future continuous tense, and future perfect tense. Right, so that was our topic, and another one is form, yeah, writing form. Okay, we're gonna start the first question. This was the first question you had in your final test, right? Okay, what kind of form is this? Is this kind of form? Yes or no? Is it kind of form? Yes, it's kind of form. Yes. Why? Because you got to feel, yeah, when it's blank, when it's before you start writing, this is a form. Then you have to insert the data or the detail of the person here. Okay, so now, what do you think? What kind of text or form is this? What kind of form is this? Well, actually, that was in the first question. Okay, the first question: what is the form about? What is the form about? So, what kind of form is this? What do you think? A, concert ticket. B, school registration. C, flight ticket. D, train ticket. And E, bus ticket. What is the answer?
C, flight
Ticket,
ticket.
sir. Flight ticket.
Flight ticket. What is flight?
Penerbangan.
Yeah, penerbangan. That's right. Flight ticket. Ini tiket penerbangan. How do you know it is a flight ticket? How do you know it's a flight ticket? Gimana taunya ini adalah flight ticket?
Wiki Airlines, sir.
What is that? Wiki Airlines. Yeah, you can see from here. Wiki Airlines. Okay. Train ticket without airlines. Yeah. Bus ticket without airlines. School registration without airline. Concert ticket without airlines. Yeah. That's very good. And what else?
Have a pleasant flight.
That's right. Have a pleasant flight. It was very clear. Yeah. Have a pleasant flight. Okay. So here, what is ticket itinerary? What does it mean? Ticket itinerary. So how do you say this one? Itinerary. What does it mean? Itinerary apa itu artinya? Perjalanan ya, jadwal perjalanan ya. Jadwal perjalanan, that's itinerary. Perjalanan kalian mau kemana, that what we call itinerary. Okay, itinerary. Your ticket itinerary. Well, kalau base, you gonna have your ticket itinerary also. And bus also ticket itinerary, and train also ticket itinerary. So think that is very clear to tell that this is a kind of flight ticket. Yeah, have a pleasant flight, and here Wiki Airline, and here look at this one, Canada Airport, 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 and airport. Okay, not train station or not bus station. Airport, airport, it means flight, right? Okay, and also aircraft here, aircraft. Yeah, aircraft is something like airline. Yeah. Okay, so the answer is flight ticket. That's correct. Yeah, flight ticket. Very good. So number 2, who is traveling? Let me remove this one. Who is traveling on the ticket? Who is traveling? Who is the traveler here?
A.
Mr.
John
John.
Can
John.
you? How do you know? How do you find it? How do you find it?
Because
Passenger
in
name.
passenger name. Passenger name.
Ah,
Passenger
that's
name.
right. Passenger name. What does it mean, passenger?
Nama
Passenger.
penumpang.
That's right.
Penumpang.
Passenger name is nama penumpang. So it means passenger name is the person who is traveling. So who is traveling here? Yeah. Which one is the answer?
A.
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 Mr.
Mr.
Jones.
John Jones.
John
John
Jones.
Jones, or B. Johnny Bond. C. Mr. Jones John. Mrs. Jones John. Or D. Mr. James Bond. Or E. Mrs. Bond James. Which one is the answer?
A.
A.
Mr. John.
A.
Yeah,
Mr.
Mr.
John.
John Jones. So the name, the first name, when you are writing on the form, Jones is the surname, nama akhir ya, surname or nama keluarga. It can be in. So when you writing, so John is the first name, right? And Jones is the second name or the last name or the surname, nama keluarga. So not Jones John, not Mr. Jones John, but Mr. John Jones. Okay, good, very good. So the answer is A. Okay, right. So next. Okay, so number 3, question number 3. What is the question number 3? Is covered with one? Okay, so where does the passenger start his flight? Where does he start?
Amsterdam.
Where does the passenger start his flight? How do you know? How can you find it? From where to where? Where does the passenger start his flight?
From Frankfurt to Amsterdam.
From?
Frankfurt.
Is it from Frankfurt?
Yes.
Really?
To Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Is that right? From where? Start, it means the beginning of his flight, yes? Where does the passenger start his flight? Amsterdam. Amsterdam. Where is Amsterdam? Here?
Frankfurt, sir.
Frankfurt. This one here? Okay, now my question is, when did the passenger start his flight? Kapan dia mulai melakukan perjalanan? When does he start his trip? When does he start his flight? When does he start his journey? When he start traveling? When does he start traveling?
Friday, May.
Is it Friday?
Thursday.
It's Thursday. That's right. From here, right? Thursday. He start from Thursday. From this one here. From. So on Thursday, May 4, 2006, he start from Montreal, Trudeau. Where is Montreal? Montreal, Trudeau is Canada, yeah? It's in Canada, right? Montreal, Trudeau. Yeah, he started from May 4, 2006, and it was on Thursday. He start from Montreal, Trudeau. Okay, To where? He flying to where? From Montreal Trudeau to where?
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt. Where is Frankfurt? Frankfurt itu di mana posisinya? Germany. Jerman ya. Frankfurt is in Germany. So he start from Montreal Trudeau, Canada, case Canada, and then Frankfurt is in Germany. That is in the first day. In the first day, first 4 until 5 May. Okay, so he has multiple flight, multiple trip, not only single trip, but multiple. He has many connections here. Ya, banyak nyambung. Ya, it's not only a single flight, but where is that? It's a what is that? A multiple flight. Yeah. Okay, so right. So what's the answer then? Where does the Spanish studies fly? The answer is
D.
D.
D. Yeah, the answer is D. Montreal Trudeau. Montreal Trudeau is D. Okay, you got it? You understand? Yeah, you have to check
Yes,
it
sir.
from
Yes, sir.
to, dari dan ke mana. Yeah, from it means where does the passenger start his flight? Yeah, it means he start from Montreal Trudeau. Okay, right. So next is number 4. Where will the passenger? Okay, so where will the passenger be on Friday, May 5? May 5th, yeah, May 5. Where
Amsterdam.
will be the passenger on 5 of May? 5th of May, okay. It's on Friday. Where will be?
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Where? Is it Amsterdam?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's Amsterdam, right? Okay. Well, actually, there is what is that? The hour here, the time here, but it's okay. But the answer is Amsterdam. Okay. Right. So number 5. Oh, sorry. Number 5. Number 5. What is true now? Okay, now we have to find what is true from the text above. So we have to find. Then you need to read this carefully. Okay, you have to understand every single word here. What is true about the text above? What is true? Now, A. The passenger paid the ticket by cash. Yes or no?
No.
What does it
No.
mean? What does it mean? The passenger paid the ticket by cash. Penumpangnya itu membayar tiketnya menggunakan uang cash. Yes or no?
Online.
Uang cash.
Yes or
No.
no?
No.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Because he is paid a ticket by credit.
By credit card. That's right. Because he paid the ticket by credit. How do you know he's paid by credit card? Mana kalian tahunya? How do you know it's paid by credit card? Here on the bottom, you can see this. Paid by credit card, blah, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So it means he paid his flight or his ticket by credit card here. So A is wrong, right? It's not true. A is not true. Next is B. The total fare for the ticket is $900 Canada. So is it right or not? How much is the total of the ticket?
Not.
Not.
No. How much is the total of the fare? How much is the total of the ticket? How much? Not 900. It's not 900, but how much? Here on the bottom. Total fare. Here. Total fare. How much? How much is this?
8,000.
800.
100,000.
Yeah, 809.39 cents. Yeah, so 809. 809,39 sen ya. 809 dolar Kanada, 39 sen. Ya. This is dollar Canadian dollar. Oke, 809,39 sen dolar Kanada. Oke. Yeah, so D is true or not?
Not.
Not
No.
true.
It's not true.
No.
It means wrong. If you choose D, it means your answer is wrong, right? Okay, now C. Passenger must arrive to the airport 2 hours before departure. Is it correct or not?
Right.
Yes,
Correct.
right.
Is it correct?
Right.
How do you know? How do you know it's a correct answer?
From the described ticket is unendorsable. Nah, di situ.
Yeah, the ticket is non-endorsable, non-refundable. What does it mean non-refundable? Nggak bisa diganti ya. Yeah, change allowed, subject to availability, and no later than 2 hours before departure. Okay. Right, so next. Okay, well actually change allowed. Perubahan itu dibenarkan. Ya, boleh nggak merubahnya? Change allowed, subject to availability, no later than 2 hours before departure. Okay, so is it said that the passenger must arrive to airport 2 hours before departure? Ada nggak yang di situ disebutkan? Bahwasanya passenger must be at the airport 2 hours before departure.
Ada, sir.
What? What is that?
No later than 2 hours before departure.
Before departure. Okay, what about C? Now, D, what is D? The ticket is for round trip Frankfurt, Amsterdam. Is it correct or not?
Not.
Not
Not.
correct.
Not correct. Why is it not correct? Kenapa itu enggak?
Because
Round trip, what does it mean? Round trip. Round trip, what does it mean?
3 kali
PP.
putaran.
PP ya, PP pulang pergi ya. Round trip itu pulang pergi berarti. PP. Ya. One way is satu trip. Round trip it's PP, pulang pergi. Okay, the ticket is round trip from Frankfurt to Amsterdam. Is it correct or not? It's not correct ya. It is correct. Harusnya what's supposed to be? Harusnya round trip from where to where? Perjalanannya itu harusnya pulang
from
pergi
Montreal to Frankfurt.
To Frank.
to where?
Frankfurt, sir.
Is it Frankfurt? Montreal, Trudeau, Frankfurt. Frankfurt, Amsterdam. And then Munich, Montreal,
Munich
Trudeau.
to Montreal to
Jadi pulang perginya ini antara apakah is it a round trip Montreal, Trudeau to Frankfurt or what?
Montreal to Montreal Trudeau.
Ya, Montreal, Trudeau to Montreal, Trudeau. Is it? Dia PP-nya ke situ. Pulang perginya ke situ. Dia Montreal from Montreal to Frankfurt, and then from Frankfurt to Amsterdam, from Amsterdam to Munich, and to Munich to Montreal, Trudeau. Jadi it's a multiple. This is multiple trip ya, multiple trip, multiple flight. For example, like I'm flying from Medan to Jakarta and Jakarta to what is that? Jakarta to Bali, for example. It means my trip is round trip Jakarta Bali, ya, Jakarta Bali. Yeah, my trip is Jakarta, Bali. So this one is multiple trip. Let's say multiple Montreal Trudeau round trip, and then from Munich, Montreal, Munich. I think it can be Montreal, Munich, okay? Because Montreal, Frankfurt, Frankfurt to Amsterdam, and then Munich, Montreal. Harusnya di sini Amsterdam, Amsterdam, Munich, and then Munich, Montreal. Harusnya ada nyambungnya seperti itu ya. But it's directly from Frankfurt to Amsterdam and Munich to Montreal Trudeau. So it's not stated here from Amsterdam. He's flying to Munich and then to Munich to Montreal Trudeau. So let's say Montreal, Munich, yeah. Montreal, Munich. Okay, so D, E, passenger is flying from Amsterdam to Montreal. Yes or no?
Not correct.
Not
Because the passenger start Montreal Trudeau to Frankfurt.
Okay. Apakah dia terbang dari Amsterdam ke Montreal?
Tidak.
No, sir.
No, it's not
No,
stated
sir.
here. Not stated here, right? But he is flying from Amsterdam. It's not stated here, right? Okay, so E is wrong. Okay, so what is the answer here? I think it's C, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
right. So next is, okay, now start to grammar now. Grammar. You blah, blah, blah in the bed. So we are learning how to use should here. So remember, how do you use should here? Should must be connected with,
Shouldn't smoke.
B. B, sir.
Sir, children smoke.
oh, okay, right. So
Shouldn't
should itu harus dihubungkan dengan apa? Dengan kata kerja keberapa?
One.
Verb 1,
Pertama,
basic verb ya. It must be connected with the basic verb, kata kerja dasar. Without to and without not. And it can be negative and it can be positive, okay? But here, okay, you blah blah in the bed.
You should not smoke
You should
in the
smoke
bed.
in the bed, is it correct or not?
Not correct.
Yeah, but the structure is okay, yeah? The structure is right. You should smoke in the bed, but the meaning is not correct. Yeah, I mean the instruction is not correct. You should not do that, right? You should smoke in the bed. The structure is okay. It's connected with verb 1 or basic verb. So A is not correct. B, you shouldn't smoke in the bed. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. C, you should smoking in the bed. What is wrong with C? Apa yang salah dengan option C?
Struktur.
Pakai verb, sir.
Apa yang salah C? What is wrong with C? With option C?
Verb. Verbnya, sir.
What is wrong with the verb? Kenapa verbnya?
Penambahan ing.
That's right. Added ing. We don't need ing. After should, we don't need ing. Right. No ings needed here. Okay, that's so C is wrong. D, you shouldn't to smoke in the bed. Is it okay or not?
Not, sir.
Why?
Not
Why
okay.
is not okay? Kenapa ini nggak betul? Why is it wrong?
Because after should not you say to.
That's right. That's very good. Yeah. Should not be connected with to. Should not be followed by to or infinitive. Yang ada to-nya kita bilang infinitive to ya. It's not necessary to use to, but we need only a basic verb. Yeah. Only basic verb is needed here. Okay. So option D is wrong. E. What is wrong with E?
Ada B-nya, sir.
Okay, so B is not necessary here. We don't need. We have to drop this. We have to omit this. Yeah, we don't need B here. You should not smoke. If I say you should not smoke in the bed, that would be okay, right? Okay, so the answer is B. Yeah. Okay, now number 13. Number 13. The doctor told him that he blah blah eat less. He is too fat. What is that?
Short.
Should.
Should. Should.
Should or should not? Should or should not?
Should.
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 Okay, the doctor told him that he should eat less. He is too fat. Ya, dokter itu bilang padanya bahwa dia harus mengurangi makan. Why? Because he is too fat. Yeah. So also here, why? Because should here is followed by basic verb. So this is it is basic verb, right? It is basic verb. Why not be? So be and then the meaning is not matching, not compatible here. If you use be, then the meaning is not compatible, nggak cocok ya. Kalau kita pakai should not, it's a negative, maka artinya nggak cocok. Jadi arahan dokter kan, dokter told him that he shouldn't eat less, he is too fat. So it's not connected. The meaning is cannot be comprehended then, right? Okay? Nggak bisa dipahami dong, ya salah dong nasihatnya dokternya. Okay, right. So now number 14. The children blah 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 their homework last night. Then we wouldn't be panicking on the school. Then they wouldn't be panicking on the school. Okay, so now here is using should connected with what? Yeah, should can be connected with simple present, can be connected with continuous, and then can be connected with perfect tense. Ya, so yang apa yang kita butuhkan di sini? What do we need here? The children blah 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 their homework last night, then they wouldn't be panicking on the school. Kira-kira apa? What is the answer here?
Should have done.
Simple.
Should have done.
Nah, kenapa should have done? Why? Kenapa should have done? Why should have done? Karena kejadiannya last night, right? Because it happened last night, ya. The children should have done their homework last night, then they would not be panicking on the school. Ya seharusnya dia itu tadi malam ngerjakannya itu ya. Ini kenyataannya dia baru ngerjakan pagi ini. Atau belum dikerjakan jangan-jangan. Then they wouldn't be panicking the school. Jadi kenyataannya dia tuh panik karena dia baru mengerjakan atau belum mengerjakannya. Nah seandainya last night the children should have done their homework last night, then they wouldn't be panicking on the school. Seharusnya sudah dikerjakan tadi malam, okay? So the correct answer here is C. Kuncinya kenapa? Karena clue-nya di mana? Letaknya karena di sini last night, ya. Okay, so 15. Number 15. Lucy missed her flight. See blah 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 earlier. Apa kira-kira? What is the answer? What is the answer here? Apa kira-kira? Kapan dia ketinggalan pesawatnya itu? Sudah ketinggalan atau belum? Apakah dia sudah ketinggalan pesawat?
Sudah, sir.
Sudah. How do you know that? How do you know? Gimana kamu tahu dia udah ketinggalan pesawat? Missed. Yeah, that's right. So we are using past tense here. Okay, missed. Lucy missed her flight. So she blah 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 earlier. Jadi so it happened already. Okay, the action or the event happened already. Jadi karena sudah terjadi, yang paling cocok, what is the best option to fulfill or to complete this sentence?
B, sir.
B, that's right. Lucy missed her flight. She should have left earlier. Dia seharusnya itu, tadi itu dia seharusnya berangkatnya lebih awal gitu. Okay, right. So the answer is B. So the clue is, the key, kuncinya itu di sini, karena missed. Ya. Okay, now number 16. Our neighbors, blah, 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 down the tree in the garden. It was a really beautiful tree.
Should not have.
B.
What is the answer?
B.
B, that's right. Kenapa? Kenapa B? Apa kuncinya?
Was.
Was, right. Was ini kan past tense. It was really beautiful tree. Itu kan karena kan pohonnya udah ditebang, udah nggak ada lagi pohonnya. So pohonnya menjadi was. It was really beautiful. Sekarang nggak indah lagi kalau sekarang, right? So right. So it was is the clue, ya. Our neighbors should not. So this one. What is the answer? Should not have or should have not cut. Which one is the answer?
Should have not.
B. Should not have
Should not
cut.
B or C? B or C?
C. B.
Yang mana?
E.
B atau C?
E.
Oh, E. Should have cut. Kalau bilangnya, if you choose E, tetangga kita tuh harus nebang pohonnya itu. Karena pohonnya itu tadinya tuh cantik sekali. Harusnya nggak boleh ditebang. Harusnya kan begitu. So now B, the answer. Now there are two confusing answers here between B and C. Which one do you choose? B or C?
C. B.
B.
C.
Okay, so now when using negatives not negative, where do you put not? Not itu di mana diletakkannya? After
Have.
after have or after should?
After should.
After should.
Should ya modal. Jadi not itu diletakkan setelah the first modal, ya. Not the second, ya. But you gotta put not after should. Should not have cut down the tree. Not should have not cut, but should not have cut down the tree in the garden. Okay, so who have a good answer here? 16, number 16.
B.
Okay, all of you. Okay, some of you make a mistake, some of you make a good answer, right? Okay. Jadi harus lebih teliti lagi ya, harus lebih teliti lagi. Well, actually we still have some more questions to discuss, but unfortunately we don't have enough time. So probably we can continue again in the next meeting. So for the next, you will be able to answer all the questions, and then you will have a good score, and then you will be able to practice your English well too. Okay, so students, okay, so we're gonna stop our lesson until this number. Which number? Number 16, and then we will continue again in the next meeting, okay? And then the next lesson will be continued by Mr. Henry. Right, I think that's all for today. Thank you very much for joining our class today, and have a nice day. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.